Like many child-free couples in 2017, my boyfriend and my biggest shared dilemma is finding a show we can both watch on Netflix together. And as privileged as this problem is, it is a legitimate issue. As in literally, we can spend 45 minutes deciding on a TV show or movie to watch before we find one that neither of us are really happy with, but we are too tired to care by that point. So when we found a show on Netflix that we both genuinely liked, I was appropriately excited. It's called Brooklyn Nine-Nine and it ticks all the boxes. Listen, everything you need to know about the biggest Netflix show of the year, on the latest episode of the Binge podcast. I am going to be honest here and say at first, I was not convinced this was going to be a show we'd both enjoy when my boyfriend first put it on. Then, 2 episodes in, without realizing it, I was hooked. It's got laughs and action, plus a will they won't they romantic subplot and kick-ass female leads, so something for everyone. The sitcom is set in New York City and follows a bunch of cops as they get up to all kinds of hilarious antics at Brooklyn's 99th precinct, hence the name. But don't think this is just another crime procedural. It's so much more about the police officers themselves than the crimes they solve. The characters are fun, quirky and lovable and played by talented comedic actors. Saturday Night Live star and the Lonely Island member Andy Samberg plays Detective Jake Peralta and brings the same charming goofball persona to this role. He is joined by comedian Chelsea Peretti, who again, plays a slightly more outrageous version of herself as assistant Gina Liety, and established actor Terry Crews as the exercise and yoga-obsessed surrogate Terry Jeffords. That's another thing I like about this show. The diversity is at all tokistic. The lead cast is made up of black and gay men, Latino women, and Jewish comic geniuses. And none of them are stereotypes. Take Captain Raymond Holt, for example. He's a gay, black man who has risen through the, often close-minded, ranks of New York's police department to become captain of the 9-9 squad. His personality is of a no bullshit, firm and sometimes robot-like leader. WHO's also extremely intelligent and a bit of a puzzle nerd. Not one part of his character, played by Andre Braugher, is one-dimensional or stereotypical. Watching Captain Holt interact with would-be teacher's pet detective Amy Santiago and slightly rogue Jake is such great viewing, as is watching how the other conflicting personalities in the show clash and get along. The show is created by Michael Schur, who brought us The Good Place, Parks and Recreation and The Office, US, but the series is unique and in my humble opinion, the funniest of these offerings. The best part of Brooklyn Nine-Nine though, is that it is low maintenance. I say this because the episodes go for around 25 minutes long, are light, do not require deep thought, concentration, or mental energy and, for the most part, are standalone. So you or your partner could watch an episode alone, and then easily watch the next episode together without feeling like you've missed anything, knowing you can go back and watch the skipped one later if you want. That's not to say the show has